Let us now look at the double intercept form. So the double intercept form is a form where you're going to be given the x-intercept and the y-intercept. So you're going to be given the x-intercept and the y-intercept, and from that information that you're going to be given, you can calculate gradient. And after calculating gradient, you can write the equation of the straight line. So I've said that the double intercept form is a form where you're going to be given the x-intercept. You're also going to be given the y-intercept. And from these two information, you can calculate your gradient. And after you know your gradient, and since you know your y-intercept, which is c, you can write the equation of the straight line, which is equal to mx plus c. So for the x-intercept, this is going to be in this form. It will be x comma 0, so you're going to have a value there. And for your y-intercept there, we're going to have 0 comma y, so our y is going to be known. And if we've been given these two informations there, we can calculate our gradient. So gradient is given by this formula: y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So after you calculate your gradient, you're going to write down the equation of the straight line. As simple as that. Let us now look at the example that we have been given. So the example reads: find the equation of a straight line A with an x-intercept of 3 and a y-intercept of 6. So A, we have been told that our x-intercept of 3 there and a y-intercept of 6. So I'm going to show you two ways on how you can calculate this equation. So we are going to have method 1, and from our method 1 we know that our x-intercept is 3, so that's going to be 3 comma 0 there. Then our y-intercept, we know that that's going to be 0 comma 6. And since we have that information, we can calculate the gradient. So we can say y is equal to mx plus c there. So we know that this is our x and this is our y. This is also our x and this is our y. This is x1, this is y1 there, this is x2, this is y2. So y there, I can say that's going to be 0 there. So I'll say 0 is equal to, we are trying to calculate gradient, so we're going to say we don't know our gradient. What about our x? We know our x, that's 3, plus we know our y-intercept, that's 6. So we're going to say 6 can go to the other side of the equation, so it's going to be negative 6 is equal to 3m. So to find gradient, we're going to say over m, or over 3 over 3. So 3 and 3 will cancel out. Negative 6 divided by 3, that's negative 2, is equal to m. So we know our gradient there, that gradient is negative 2, and we know our y-intercept. Our y-intercept have been given in the question as 6. So we can say y is equal to mx plus c. So y is equal to negative 2x plus 6. So that's going to be the equation of the straight line. So this is method 1. Let us look at method 2. Let us look at method 2. So the first thing that we're going to do, we're going to write down our x-intercept and our y-intercept. So we know that's 3, 0 as our x-intercept, and our y-intercept, that's going to be in this form. So you know this is x1, this is y1, this is x2, this is y2. And from this we can calculate the gradient, but gradient we're not going to use the equation which is in the standard form, but we're going to use the formula of finding gradient. So we know that gradient can be calculated as y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So our gradient there, sorry, that's supposed to be m. That's supposed to be m. So our m there, which is gradient, our y2, we know our y2, that's 6. So 6 minus our y1, that's 0. Our x2 there, our x2, that's 0, minus our x1, that's 3. So gradient is equal to 6 minus 0, that's 6, divided by 0 minus 3, that's going to be negative 3. So we know that our gradient there is going to be equal to 6 divided by negative 3, that's going to be negative 2. And since we know that our y-intercept is 6, we are given in the question as the y-intercept, which is 6. So we can say y is equal to mx plus c. So y is equal to, we know that our gradient is negative 2 there, so we're going to say negative 2x plus our y-intercept, we know that's 6. So that's going to be our answer, and as you can see, this answer and this answer is the same. So you can choose the method which is very simple to you. Let us look at question B. Question B reads, with an x-intercept of negative 12.5 and a y-intercept of 5. Negative 12.5 and a y-intercept of 5. So our y-intercept, which is c, we know that's 5, and from that we can write down the two coordinates. We can say negative 12.5 divided by 0. We can also say 0, 5. And to find this question, you can also use two methods, but I'm just going to use one method. You yourself make sure you do the other method, which is method 2, and compare the two answers. So I can say that y is equal to mx plus c there, Then I know this is my x1, this is my y1, this is my x2, this is my y2 there. So y, we can say y is going to be equal to 0. So y is 0 there. M, we are trying to calculate m. Then we know that x is negative 12.5, negative 12.5 plus c, we know that our y-intercept, that's 5. Then we can transfer 5 to the other side of the equation, so it's going to be negative 5 is equal to a multiplied by negative 12.5 is going to be negative 12.5 m. So we can say divide by negative 12.5 divide by negative 12.5, and from this is going to cancel out. We're going to have 5 divided by 12.5 is equal to m there, and from that we can simplify this. We can say 2.5 there is going to be 2, and 2.5 there is going to be 5. So we can say our m, which is gradient, will be 2 over 5. 2 over 5 there. So we can write down the equation of the straight line. So y is equal to, we know that our gradient we have calculated as 2 divided by 5 x plus, and the y-intercept we are given in the question as 5. So this is method 1. Make sure you also use that method 2 and compare the two answers.